It's the battle of the Tigers, the battle of Louisiana. The 6-3 Grambling State Tigers travel to Baton Rouge to take on the 3-6 LSU Tigers. First quarter action, LSU driving. Williams takes a handoff left, hits the hole and gains 14. A few plays later, Williams takes the handoff again and has a huge hole and fights his way for a 20-yard pickup. Then Etling keeps the option, goes up the middle for the first and tack on 2 more yards for the face mask penalty, and Williams would take the pitch left and bowl his way into the end zone. LSU on the board first, 7-0. GSU takes over. Kincaid drops back and connects with Clark on the slant. He turns it upfield for a gain of 14. Later in the drive, Martez takes the handoff up the gut, hits the hole, and gains 10. Then DK1 takes a deep drop, throws a gorgeous pass across the middle to Pate, gets upfield for 22 yards. Next play, Kincaid goes back to the air. He hits Pate on the corner route, and he walks into the end zone. We're all knotted up at 7 apiece. LSU comes back out throwing. Etling drops back and lobs it to the outside for Chark, and he bulldogs his way for 17. Third and long, Etling drops back and hits Dillon on the corner route for 20. But wait just a second. The refs want to take a second look, and it looks like Dillon stepped out of bounds. LSU is forced to punt. And here comes Kincaid. He shows off his throwing power by hitting Salmon on the corner for 20. Then DK1 keeps the option right, cuts it back inside, drops his shoulder, and picks up 13. Then Kincaid would drop back, and he threads the needle to Salmon. He makes a cut and is tackled after picking up 18. Then DK1 would show off his running ability, keeping the option right for 11. Then the QB1 would punch it in from 3 yards out. Grambling takes the lead, 14-7. Ensuing kickoff, Jackson catches it at the 6. He starts up the seam, gets a great block on the outside, cuts it back, and turns on the Jets. Hill tries to catch him, but it's too late. 94 yards to the house. LSU ties it back up at 14. Just over 2 minutes before the half, Kincaid comes out throwing. He hits Clark on the outside for 18. Then Tez takes the handoff, follows his blockers on the right, and gains 10. A few plays later, Kincaid drops back and hits Clark again on the curl for 15 more yards. Later in the drive, Kincaid would drop back and throws a laser to Salmon on the outside, 1st and goal GSU. And right before the half would end, DK1 gets into the end zone, keeping the option right, putting Grambling up at the half, 21-14. Grambling's plan to milk the clock and keep the ball out of LSU's hands is working to perfection. Let's see what happens in the second half. LSU comes out driving the third. Etling goes play action, rolls right, hits Dillon on the sideline, and is pushed out after a 17-yard gain. A few plays later, Williams takes the draw up the middle. He drops his shoulder and picks up 12. It would lead to an LSU field goal. Graham takes over. DK1 keeps the option right, makes a cut, drops his shoulder, and gains 7. Then a 3rd and long, Kincaid drops back and hits route across the middle. He gets just enough for the first down. Later, Tez takes the handoff up the middle, runs over his blocker and defender for 8 yards. A few plays later, Tez punches it in from 2 yards out for number 20 on the year. Grambling extends the lead, but LSU won't go away. Williams takes the handoff, cuts it back inside, finds the hole, and is off to the races. Check this out. He sheds 2 tackles and is gone. 60 yards to the house. LSU goes for 2, cutting the lead to 3. Grambling looks to kill the clock. Tez goes up the gut for 7. Then Tez takes the handoff again, weaves through traffic, and gets 8. Later, Tez takes the handoff, makes a cut, and picks up 9 more yards. Number 4 is running hard. He takes the handoff, cuts it back, and picks up 11. LSU burns their last time out. Then DK1 keeps the option right, follows his blocks, picks up 8 and the first, and that would do it. DK1 takes a knee. Grambling continues to impress. They go on to win 28-25 in your final. Kincaid had a solid day, finishing 11 of 16 for 179 yards and 1 passing touchdown. He also rushed for 58 yards and 2 scores. Martez Carter carried the offense in the second half. He finished with 31 carries for 135 yards and 1 touchdown. On defense, the G-men held LSU to 97 yards passing, but gave up 161 yards on the ground. Here's your crazy stat of the night. Grambling held the ball for just over 26 minutes, only allowing LSU to touch the ball for 5 minutes. Grambling moves to 7-3 on the season and get a week off before they take on their rivals, the Southern University Jaguars, in the Bayou Classic. But in the next video, we welcome the newest member to the Elite 18 and look ahead to our matchup with the team down south. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. And make sure you hit those links in my description and follow your boy on social media, Twitter and Instagram at Radio Big C, Facebook too. And have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.